us from. I say I have MTN. Please, mo biya nko your friend is saying data biya mpam channel. Chairman, may block you. Yeah, Australia. Abdullah. Yeah, Abdullah watching us from Australia. Where are you watching us from? Good morning once again. This is Raf, the fellow Ghanaians. Today we are coming to be having more conversations on the death of our beloved ones. And yesterday we all saw the president not in a good state. Senior one, Kobe, what's up? Yeah, not in a good state. It was so sad. It was so devastating, so heartbreaking. Watching live from South Africa. Thank you so much for joining, my brother. From South Africa. If you are here watching us live, let me know where you're watching us from. Let me know where you're watching us from. So watching from Kenya. Yes. May the souls of our beloved ones in Kenya also rest well. I learned yesterday the same airplane, the same Z9 also crashed in Kenya. The same Z9 also crashed in Kenya. So let's ask ourselves this question. When you go to Kenya too, that their plane also crashed yesterday. Yo, producer, what's up? When you go to Kenya, Kenya also had another plane crash. Yeah? That crash that happened, and young kophobia almost young Koshisha Mufunu, young Koshisha Omodian, and I am I was watching you from Kasua. Hey, yeah. You understand? I almost in a process, these are the questions that we need to be asking ourselves. But we are so dumb as a people. Charlie, DK, don't go for him. You tell him, I say, towards after dancing, you tell him. Yeah? So as I say, Kenya playing so quite shit one wine. So as I say, in Kofo Ibre, was it watching us from Abu Dhabi? Okay, sure. Thank you so much for watching us from Abu Dhabi. Watching us from Pennsylvania, US. Yeah, Akwana, Wabeta say no all church your friend is saying all credit to one or your from for. Wa obe kwa for the victim. So kwa turn credit in me who's a could beta say wa or church or turn credit or credit data, whatever. Don't fall victim to it. Respectfully, don't fall victim to it. There is somebody in the comment section trying to impose that he's selling airtime. Please, respectfully, he might be a fraud. Don't fall victim. I don't want to use my platform to promote any fraudulent whatever. Respectfully, nobody should contact this guy for any data. Please. Now, yembra back to our conversation. Mumientie abuano.
Another. And none of them make same way. And no power me sa campaign. And Colana will move ye why go Sa Colano. Amambe bia e komo yene ye no anso me na me catch them. I am saying it again. I am saying it again. And Kolano omo be fa 32 and more. 32 and more no enye accident in ketinketi a ASU. Omo fe parliament. Almost every government, they are almost for Ghana penny for 32. I feel more fight. To the wise, it's a word.
Now let's pause. On mind games now, and before we play on social media, they try to create certain kind of attention for themselves to feel relevant, right? I did first was nigga ya no. Enra, asemasi was anti-mean. Enra asemesi also say ewuo no ebekọ parliament na empanyinfuo titiriw bi na eba bewu yenim panyini titiriw bi e wa santimem yenim and asem we America respectfully I am not playing bounter attacks on anything respectfully to the family of the Otumfuo, to the family, the Asante clan, to the Asante people, to everybody in the Asante that feels so heartbroken over this what do you call it? Demise, yeah, or the death of the lost. Let me put it that way, yeah. Esi ewo Asante mem enra no. I am not remembering them or doing, but what I'm saying is that enra wo Asante mem no ade sei na esi and enkwala ne wuo no na we see ba be fa nkofo parliament wo no. It is assured that in this life, no matter what, nipa every day honorable mutala kono no nim so kwa right, no nim so kwa Omo sorry anopa na omo kwatena as happening. Majority of them didn't know what was going to happen. So if Raf sorry anopa no ka say wo de mo nkoso na mo mbokro no na Ghana ha impanyimfo bi bewu inti se etina se mete se ana yate se obi ewu a ye se aha Raf kan se mpanyimfo bi bewu bobo mpanyimfo kro di ne yenhwe se na me be yi a kire wo and nankopon kro na oyi nyoma kire nkofo no oyi kire a o kire se wo asemesi wo obenten ko ohini we ho na ko ka asem we kire no inti be ka kire ye se Raf ebewu wo de bra na be ka no bi Beken no bi. Just ye jimie. O man ye tim. Ye jimie ma hu ye se so no. Ye jimie level. Ye jimie and abu bi ti se we di nyoma pi wo ni hwinim ne sim ne jimie. You say sisi ano. One of the places nipa make money YouTube or social media. Into America or calculating the expenses, then a car otua ne bills in nyoma chale emfa ejuma me say if you was nigga only 10 e America if you was nigga only pa I am telling you today only say America live in wakotina. So to make money on social media no chale obeba beto to nyoma wo ma keka nkwasi asem abejimi ne ho na nipa guso because Ghana no kwasiafo bi sei in a trendy or give a video we akọ enam na bia nipa wu ye eyende nipa wu any the ya enra this is the story enra I'm coming eba enra on the 6th of August 2025 multiple people fairly died following tragic accident involving 2M Express, but on the Ejeso Konongo Road, the same Kumasi Highway. Baby, Akwalani Wuyana, into Wesu Woron, so befa saying. Sankwalani Wone befa 32, Wesu Wo befa saying, or pro. Baomia driver, too quine, in a convoy, they omukobo. Ema akwani wu ye Muslim nyame na dem nyame na age ye koye asori ma no koni baby okoni eno de ye nya nipa emo wa meka se ade ni ye jimi tese ye jimi yam plane na nkofo ne de nam no eye plane na enya accident sa plane no we nya accident sa ever since omo black box no mo no when enya pasi what I have read omo beba no omo beba the catch us say technical failure won try na muntie because say over 12 13 from 20 your friend saying 11 2012 2013 2014 2015 sa Z9 no that C9 helicopter no enya accident sa and they bia na bebo form no problem black box. And you see, there are a lot of things that I've heard your friend saying, this man, Al Wahab, explaining things, yeah? Helicopter biano, a fly within certain altitude. Helicopter biano, because of your friend saying, almost vision level, there are certain altitude that almost fly, right? Now, as a fierce was nigger, why your flight attendant I know say there are certain things where you are so onim. So if a plane say a flight within 7 your friend saying feet, it is assumed say now visibility is very poor for them, so they need to come more down to be able to have free visual. So what I say, visibility. Now, if yes was nigga, you see, for me, respectfully, just as much as Nana Danko Ekufuado never spoke about some of the things that were happening, the killings, the death of certain people, it was everywhere on social media. It is unfair on this government as well to have not responded to Ewuna and Kolani. Gender minister, they never spoke about this children's death, which is heartbreaking, right? But just like any normal death, it is just like any normal death, right? And if say just like any normal death, what is the cause of the death, right? The cause of the death, in a better, stop buying things like planes from China. Go to Europe and buy quality things. Okay. So I'm lost even out of my thoughts. What did I say? And I'm read this anyway. I'm lost out of my thoughts. Then I'm kind of review. Yes, let's come back. So you see that attitude then playing a fly, right? We should understand that probably, yeah, now there was a challenge. And when you listen to our name analysis on mine, when airplanes take you off, especially with this helicopter, pilot straight to your friend is saying Independence Square, right? And make a turn, right? Now on a ponano to say do Yanfan say Mankesim, right? Because Okoseya or Kotakra, which will make the journey far. Into Okodu that level now, Mankesim one now. Then Oko straight to say. So that I was no Koniniano, now our red also. And the communication from the friend saying almost communication tower on and him said no I'm red also on red also, right? So at the end of at what point in a ofi red also, because baby I'm antem hono plane a helicopter in koto e hono mu nia no e Obuasi enclave no we do Obuasi awie from Amanchem to Obuasi less than 5 minutes. Omedu 5 minutes. Omedu, right? Until Omedu Obuasi awie, right? Until he said helicopter no lose control from the control tower. Airport, Air Force Base, at which point lose, And did he reach out to Mayday? Okay, because plane behind emergency, at that moment, pilot identify an emergency, or call it Mayday, right? That Mayday, emergency, Z9 aircraft, in an emergency. We need an emergency landing. There is an emergency this, there is an emergency that. They will communicate to the tower and communicate it direct to the Air Force Base and in the airport, one control tower. So at which point, in that the pilots communicated, and now who said the plane has moved out of radar. These are all critical things that we need to establish to be able to make sure that we make good decisions out of it going in the future. And yet, Obi wo in Akwalabi, in Obi na matete, in Akwalabi number akoda baby. Ye jip a wo be na two baby a Obi number akunka baby. A wo benka, young country, a wo ben. Why na wo krom ya no ma? A wo na nipa no wu ye no. A wo na da nipa na wu no. Anase accident at Torrenton Ben in a sea ya. Obia owu bi ana torrentem ne to no ni hu bibi anka baby accident ni siye no accident a esi e man nkofo na matete obi na mepra obi ti da baby obi eye dan ya there are certain bodies nsuo form ni ade a hu omu bibia biem nti omu so ba asase su dopu nkofo ilaha oh irade dum ye suru nyansa ni bi right say suru nyansa bi o ho ampa dum ye bi pa because the way I Ghana for you is so gullible when it comes to processing certain things, you know. Ya generate that you trimu nye juma. Now, ye mi say ye ho asem we. Meka cham wa no say obi research o Google MICC say ye ka say BB word way a flying casket the body. Obi am famre me. Flying casket. Boss Google, put it in Google. Now copy the way you know the bano. Now for yamai. Flying casket. What does it mean? And we would understand when Okoye that research now. There you would understand. Then when you finish, go and type the manufacturers of that Z-plane helicopters. You know how much it cost. How many crashes in that helicopter no are having, right? Let's learn. Then you would understand that this is not usual from the one side, is you know. Again, before any helicopter takes off, before any helicopter or any plane takes off, there is a crew that goes and inspects the plane, make sure that the plane is safe to fly before they give an authorization for the plane engine to be started. Right? Now, when they inspected a helicopter no, before I send about two. Why? Who did? And when the man the red flag said the plane between Yako, now it will correspond to the things that AC will play in no. Say if said they gave those orders, these are the challenges with the helicopter, and it is not safe for flying. But then Obi the man order said, no, young comrasa, which a normal organa, young comrasa, young and kakanga crown comra. So there are a lot of things that we need to factor, but we all would admit without no iota of doubts, say the leadership of this country, the Ghana Armed Force, the Ghana Air Force, they all know that there is a problem with that helicopter. They know. Apart from the fact that it's one of the cheapest helicopters as this year, Air Force will be used within Africa. Because Cameroon, it will be a kobo form. Kenya, it will be a bo form. Let me search for more. Maybe this same helicopter, Malian, almost the echo form like. The same Z9 no I said there is a lot of questions to be asked on. Tell me say obi check that way mama. Ye ka say a flying casket obi mo mama non checking on family to mama. Tell what who follow me YouTube channel message say obekwa follow me YouTube channel no Rob the Fellow Ghanaians TV on YouTube. Rob the Fellow Ghanaians TV on YouTube. Or say a flying casket, the plane inspector by the pilot or flight engineer who are usually part of the crew. So understand that the crew won't put themselves at risk if they see it's not airworthy. All right. So Escobar. See, in Ghana, driving on our roads, is it bad or not? It is bad. The roads are not in good shape, right? Now, when any convoy is moving, there is a motorcade in front of it, right? An escort motorcade is in front of it. Cars have four wheels, and they have stable, your friend said, balancing, right? Those motorbikes, Catch me say, omo ye stable and very okay driving or riding on our roads. But these police officers put their lives on the risk any day to follow these politicians. So even if the crew members or the flight engineer or who the captain had accessed the plane and tell them that no, I don't think this is worthy enough, chief. Let's just use a different airline and I don't know. But if there are any means, that plane will try. Hey, oh my the pilots, oh my but scanning here can go for bottom, right? Scanning here ko baby, and government upon government upon government, because of the way people think in this country. Any kind of analysis I am, any politicization of every nonsense, Inja sa yengene kakra ukotopia because all the oba ya na kwa kuto plane ina the oba ya na intinanado the be high private jet they akwa ba mfo bia hu because they know there is a problem, and if problem here be solve ma you people will talk I don't care shit me high me the be mo pa mo nka na nkusiaga. So John Dramani Mahama, respectfully sir, forget Ghanaians, do the right thing, order for new ones. $9 million. Oko omo now between be $12 million, 30 cathedral. Yes, Ralph from that on my patch. Now the damn quick for the Yansem spending over $97 million. Almost proposing over $200 million plus with the $400 million. Said the Kwakwakusi Cathedral. Yeah, the Kwakwakusi Cathedral, right? Meanwhile, Escobar, planes are not say the Ghana Air Force. We need to equip them. Now say plane way in here they go fighting to kwa. Charlie, they do it every day. They do it every day. You understand? They do it every day, putting their life on the risk. Officers putting their life any day, anytime. Do you know the risk some of our officers have been going through? They do it every day. Every day. I'm supporting. I'm supporting. Since you hear data, you be hear data. One day well is always supporting it to data. Mon fan to ya. I'll pay. I'm sorry, I'm top 400. Almost said something. I mean, check me. I said that you have purchased 214 point that gigabyte. Yeah, 214.53 gigabytes of data. Hey, masa, mi data no mona moto. Mi data no mona moto. Inti monfa data no one who is willing? Why the person auto data no pay? Sponsorship for the program. Why? Put it in the comment section. If you are here and you want to sponsor the program, let me know. Now, menfa say no. I don't want to be putting my Escobar. I understand, yeah, bro. I understand perfectly, bro. I understand, but in this communication I'm doing, yeah, I am speaking deeply into the people are almost to mean kasa. The officers are almost to mean kasa. Police officers are almost to this almost croaking about 2-3 times. Sometimes they tell it not be easy. There are a lot of system failure, and the system failure is failing a lot of people. I said I will buy you some, bro. Okay, so from Paul, DM me, send me a message right now on Messenger. Now me forward them out, me number them out. If a bape, I would I said let me have the number. Okay, fine. 0246 940 0246 940 0246 940 Yeah. So, So you can't. So can the government procure new? We can, bro. Me see the Z9 airline no. Kwashe one no. Almost more than one on my year. The more than one on my year no crown. And cost even $10 million. And cost $10 million. But we have Ghanaians. From 20. The previous government, individuals, siko mu via no krumia no. Ebebro da sika no. The same way, let's translate it to almost so omo ba koya sisi omo wosu ebi musu ewie bisa. I said I would so that you also help advertise my company. What is your company? Call me back though, let's have a conversation. So DM me, just send me hi on Messenger. I'll respond to you back. I say why politics everything in this country? Yeah, because we are sick as a people. We don't even understand. How many people in your social media research into your friend is saying, start playing a cobalt formula, playing a cobalt formula. How many people have researched into it to know playing no why when a year if we ever since some year play no I crash how many times and I crash how many times the black box your friends a black box reports nearby now a similar. So if a similar metie na say obi abeka chen say me koto phone na me koto me toy e ma me problem say when say me koto e ma me problem say when say me koto e ma me problem say that particular phone in conform penetrate because people will start talking about it, right? So when somebody will say, oh, Ebia, Mekoto, I don't want to mention any brand to spoil anybody's company or, tag anybody's company here. But what I'm saying is, say, brand be, you can first start talking about, oh, where the people become aware of it and they don't buy it no more. This particular plane from Pong, okay. All right. So number no, like I said, 0246940359. 0246940359. So if you are here watching us live, both on YouTube and Facebook, and you want to support the program I do well or whatever I go out there to do. All right, sure, I got it here. From Pong. I said, please, I want the number. I'm waiting more. Okay. 0249 4035. All right. So you need to do research. How many of them? And about one Tibeka said no. Play no na a flying casket. My bon wa hanu man say obi intro. What more wa hanu me say obi copy e wo Google and from the comment section my is here. You can say a flying casket. What is a flying casket? Kent mo wa mo Google na from the to yaba mo na ko fonsu there. So if Okacha me say the plane if you are an engineer and the crew members on board they access the plane and we say a welded to fly. I am coming to read what a flying casket is. Nashe. Move on to our Google CC and Farmer is here. Right? What Bono Google? Flying casket. Meaning of a flying casket. And I won't follow your YouTube channel now. Please do well to go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I said the day the military air force came to Nkwanta Oti region, the conflict peacekeeping with the helicopter, I told my brother that I think something is wrong. It's from my observation. Okay. Okay. So mama obienya Google no. My mama assignment obiya mbo mama. Me say Montreal. Okay, obidi about YouTube. Let me read it right here. I'll say a flying casket is an formal your friend is saying and sometimes sensational term used to describe an aircraft, usually a military transport or cargo plane that is perceived as unsafe. Where do I use? I don't know. Unsafe, outdated, or prone to accident. Inti mo na engineers na mo ka say, why would the Escobar, are you here? Escobar, are you here with us? So airplane now okay say the pilot on Facebook for example to me Kent Samoa na mutia obi go Google see a flying casket no fan to Facebook for no mention. Right? So a flying casket is an airplane that describing and that tagging say no safe, it's not safe for flying. It is not safe. It is not safe. Let's go back, bro. So that airplane, no, tell me that pilot, may his soul rest for a soldier. Thanks for your service. Yeah, that pilot that flew that airplane that had come from his upgrading piloting training from the UK, right? The place maybe okoye training so or fly or they quite taking a flying time and training, you know. Now a papa and say plane you buy over 2 years. And only say papa, but Charlie, let's do it like that. Also an aircraft known for having a higher accident rate or poor safety records, leading to the death of its occupants. It can also refer to the inherent danger of military aviation or a specific design feature that makes an aircraft difficult to escape from an emergency, such as So you understand? Majority of us are not reading. We are not researching. Obia sorry bia no about the kabibi and I say kwalabi wo and I say penwo bi de. I understand and agree with the people that say your paying phone has been negligent on a lot of things. Charlie, mo am say best was that program me who notification bia o me who obia de mo hey chairman my boss wa anopa we I was saying accident happens. Diago crash in the new world. Yes, I agree. Agreed. Bro, you don't get what I'm saying, yeah? Agreed that accidents happen. The Obia Koto, even the plane, mono, car, mono, it's make a ball when accident. But what I'm saying is a high risk of an aircraft. You will be one or no one car or to make us a Charlie. The brakes in the last week, Charlie Park that car no back on them Remney and Franco. No, Munquire service and no Munfa car and co. Car na Nibra, essay a year brake servicing in Tolunti Nemuno or the man the driver send the driver and Franco. Driver no or they call no names a car, I say. Or names a car breaks in Yeduma. But say, or could so Konya accident. Then that is why we tend to say accident is bound to happen. Do you understand? So that is what I'm saying, bro. So the pilot or the crew members, you know, might know, they were aware of the state of that aircraft. But you're bearing a dang. You're bearing a dang. You're bearing a dang. And I believe that this death of our great men in politics, and I use great men because of Honorable Murtala Muhammad and Honorable your friend is saying Defense Minister, right? Honorable Murtala is one of the honest. I have met him a couple of times at Pan African TV. He's one of the fantastic and honest politicians. In fact, he is a role model. And today we lost them. Just because what? Just because of what? Somebody's negligence. And when I use somebody, it is they themselves. They themselves only knew that there is a problem. But resolving the problem, no, you slow the political will. In there, na yɛnya nkwasiafoɔ bi ɛna obi no ɛna nkɔlaa bi ɛkɔkye ɔmo ɛna nkɔlaa bi dɛ yɛgyimi wodwene yɛgyimi no ho a wonte aseɛ. Escobar, what do you say? You say I can tell with authority up to about 90% occurrence that what caused the aircraft. Maybe there is more you need to add to that. Yeah. So, folks, I think over here on YouTube, Facebook, we've done almost 1 hour, 4 minutes, and on YouTube, we've done 35 minutes. Charlie, yes. Intino, yenjai nkwasiafo ni dede ni ye. Ena we na koye we na ba apalo say ena your friend say nyankopon na amo de pray no kwahwe wo cocoa foam because government lied about the cocoa pricing and enyo man ya bodama aban bia ba power and obe decide the price enfanto cocoa na. Meanwhile the price of cocoa no oman ade edaho ayese obi enu a wate se waba abonte be ka se ka prices of body, prices of banche, prices of timber, prices of whatever. Cocoa for kwa de bia problem okuri nti eno nti ena cocoa fo nti ena plane akobo ema rade nyankopore yo ya bre ya bepon the program ni besia Charlie wow bia follow me page and go subscribe to my YouTube channel Rap the Fellow Ghanaians TV on YouTube. If you're here watching me live and you've not subscribed yet, just press on the subscribe button, press on the bell so that anytime we come live you would also get the notification to join us. We'll be discussing more about this in the subsequent days coming. I believe it was orchestrated by some people. Also the man in an honest, also the man is an honest man, so they have to find a way of, I can add that. Okay, so you can bring your comments in the comment section. Let me start reading them for you as we wrap up the show. I have a good idea, knowledge of what caused the crash. You are partially right about the possible bad aircraft condition, but other factors contributed. Other factors like what? Drop your number. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, so the number is 0246 940 359. 0246 940 359. Yeah, so Escobar, other factors, could be what? Can we learn? I don't know how people joined YouTube live, but I could have, I wish I could just add you up so that you join the live. I wish I could. Yeah, so I know that typing becomes a little bit problem, especially when you are watching the videos and you type in and whatever you want to say, you can type them. But if yeah, so if you are here and you want to, put your comment in the comment section. Let's read brief comments and we wrap up the show. Yeah. Sorry to the country. Can I say this? Just look, I don't know what you want to say, but right. So, folks,